Hello, everyone. Sue.oneschuk here, continuing the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracles. And today we are on lesson 256. And the lesson is, God is the only goal I have today. The way to God is through forgiveness here in this world. And says there is no other way. If sin had not been cherished by the mind, what need would there have been to find the way to where you are? Who would still be uncertain? Who could be unsure of who he is? And who would yet remain asleep in heavy clouds of doubt about the holiness of him who God created sinless? Here we can but dream. But we can dream we have forgiven him in whom all sin remains impossible. And it is this we choose to dream today. God is our goal. Forgiveness is the means by which our minds return to him at last. And the prayer is, and so, our Father, would we come to you in your appointed way? We have no goal except to hear your voice and find the way your sacred word has pointed out to us. So there's a lot of questions in this lesson here today. And, it starts off by saying the way to God is through forgiveness here. So along with these questions, more questions came to my mind this morning as I was reflecting. So here's a couple of the questions. Where is forgiveness on my priority list? Or you might ask yourself, where is forgiveness on your priority list? What other goals do you have other than God? I'm going to read those again. Where is forgiveness on your priority list? And I'm going to add today. And then what other goals do you have other than God today? Wow, when I just read those again, man, it hit at a different level. What I'm present to is I can have these questions and I can have these words and speak this. But as I read them to you here, it really hit at another level. For me to be radically honest, where is this? Where is forgiveness? And where are my goals other than God? The Course is telling us that forgiveness is the key to happiness. And again, it says here in line 1, the way to God is through forgiveness here. There's no other way. And it tells us here, if sin had not been cherished by the mind, our minds have been so programmed and so conditioned to believe in sin versus our sinlessness, to believe in guilt. I am guilty, you are guilty, versus guiltlessness. Again, right and wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm wrong, you're right. All the duality. All of which we're undoing through the process of forgiveness. It says, again, if sin had not been cherished by the mind, And remember that sin is only a mistake to be corrected. It's only a lack of love. It said, what need would there be to find the way to where you are? If we had not cherished sin, we wouldn't be doing this search here to find ourselves. Who would still be uncertain of who we are? Said, who could be unsure of who he is? And who would yet remain asleep? We remain asleep in heavy clouds of doubt about the holiness of him. Him, you, I, our brothers or sisters, who God created us as sinless, holy, and innocent. It says here we can but dream. But we can dream we have forgiven him, ourselves, our brothers and sisters, in whom all sin remains impossible. It's all the illusion. It's all that we've created. Look how much we focus our minds on it. Look how much, again, as I mentioned in yesterday's lesson or previous lessons, how much we entertain mind wandering. We're far too tolerant of mind wandering. And again, it says again, but we can dream we have forgiven him in whom all sin remains impossible. And it is this we choose to dream today. And the lesson is God is our goal today. And again, forgiveness. Forgiveness is the means. This is what the course is about. Doing our own personal inventory and being radically honest. Where have we not forgiven? Where is there unforgiveness left for us to recognize and give over to the Holy Spirit? Again, it sounds so redundant, but I was impacted myself when I read these questions today. To really take it in, where is forgiveness on my priority list? And what other goals do you have other than God? I have a lot of goals here. Doesn't mean we don't attempt to accomplish what it is here in this world. Are these goals to generate more love, joy, peace, and happiness, and be thankful and grateful for the abundance of the world? Or are they all based in fear? Based on the scarcity principle, fear of loss, fear I'm not enough, fear I don't have enough. This is what we are, really being, maybe I'll ask the question, how willing are we to look at all of that, to be able to release it, to find the peace and joy that's already there? And then, goes on to say in the prayer here, and so our Father, would we come to you, Father, in your appointed way. When we let go of all this that is not serving us, that is not real, that is not the truth, when we find out what, for ourselves, when we're willing to look at it versus resisting who we are as God created us. It said, you have no goal except, this is it, except to hear your voice. I'm going to read that again. We have no goal except to hear your voice. That's the voice for God. And find the way your sacred word, Father, has pointed out to us. God is the only goal I have today. What is it that you're willing to take on today as you put this lesson into practice. That's something that I'm left with. All right, I'll leave it at that for today. And as always, thank you for being here. And I look forward to being with you in the next video for lesson 257. You know, again, I haven't said this for a while, but it's really, you know, would be advantageous to journal on that, to journal on a couple of those questions. Take that time to sit and be quiet and be still. Just ask the questions and be open to listen. Choose to listen for the voice for God. All right. As always, please go below and like, comment, share. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Again, it helps to build this community, and I'm very grateful, thankful that it is building. And I look forward to being with you in the next video. Until then, from my heart to yours, I extend much love to you. Have a love-filled day. Bye for now.